Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Exotic Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another Pixel Gun 3D video where we're going to take a look at one of the brand new 15.3.0 weapons known as the Ultimatum. This gun is insane. Just wait and see. Now, before we actually get into the review, I need to talk about some things. First off, I'm going to need you guys to work with me for a second. I got these new weapons from a guy named TMG, and we want to potentially do a giveaway for you all. Now, this guy is a legend. He spent like over $250 or more to get these new weapons, all for your enjoyment, and was kind enough to allow me to have them. He's currently sitting at 19,000 subscribers, and his goal is 25,000. Considering how much this guy has done for us to allow us to see all these new awesome weapons, I think we can help him out. If we can get him close to or beyond 25,000 subscribers, we will do the giveaway. We'll do it closer to the secret Halloween event that's coming in mid-October, so you guys have a chance to get some of those new weapons that are currently unobtainable in Pixel Gun 3D. Weapons like the laser rings, or the particle accelerator, or the industrial nailer. So, yeah, click the link down below in the description to check out his channel and subscribe to get him to 25K. Thanks so much, and let's get into this video. Going into the armory section over to our primary section, this is the Ultimatum. Like I said, this thing is insane. One of the most powerful shotguns in Pixel Gun 3D, and it looks super freaking futuristic as well. I gotta say, it's one of the most futuristic looking weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, and it honestly reminds me of a weapon that existed in a game known as Modern Combat 5. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what it looks like here. And honestly, you guys will see an even more closer resemblance in the first-person mode with the Ultimatum. Now, this is a mythical weapon that has an efficiency of 32, 37 firing rate, which is very, very, very low. One of the lowest firing rates out of any weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, and it only has a 1 capacity. With the 65 mobility, it also has wall break, so it means it can shoot through a frickin' wall. That's absolutely insane, and, well, you guys are going to see how this weapon performs right now when we jump into Silent School. Now, first off, talking about the wall break, it's very interesting to note that this weapon isn't OP because of that. I would have thought with something having a wall break, it would have been ridiculous. You could just shoot through any wall you want to, and this thing would just destroy absolutely anyone. But then again, this is a shotgun, right? So you really only can use this weapon at very close range, and most of the time, the people that are going to be able to be shot through the wall are going to maybe be like over in that direction, far into the hallways and stuff like that. So the wall break really doesn't work too well with this weapon, and because of that, thank God, it's not ridiculously OP. Now, you guys will see in this video, the gameplay associated with the Ultimatum is so different from almost any other weapon in Pixel Gun 3D right now. It's very, very different, very unusual. With this weapon, you only get one shot, right? And then you have this ridiculous long reload that automatically starts after you fire your weapon. So with this weapon, you really have to emphasize making your first shot count, because if you don't land your first shot, well, I mean, look right there, I died. Now, most of the time, this weapon is going to be a one-shot headshot, okay? So as long as you get that headshot on the enemy, then you're pretty much set, right? But if you don't, right, this guy will see me, and then he'll have a chance to take me out. And most of the time, if you miss your shot, you're going to die. This is why I don't really think this weapon is that OP. As crazy as it may sound, I mean, you guys can see from the gameplay here, it looks ridiculously powerful, but you're at such a huge vulnerable disadvantage if you miss your shots. Now, if you're someone who's not too accurate with weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, maybe you're somebody who just uses a lot of area damage weapons like this guy all the time, you're probably not going to do that great with the Ultimatum. But you can change that after you start getting this weapon and using this weapon. After you start using this weapon, you'll start to learn how to conserve your shots, right? Because you only have 30 shots, but with those shots, you really only get one shot, one chance to take the enemy out. So you're going to start learning how to really make sure those first shots land on the enemy and take them out. Because if you don't, and you just start to shoot willy-nilly in the direction of an enemy and then don't end up killing them, well, as you guys will see, you will die a very, very large amount of times in the matches that you go into. With this weapon, skill is super, super key to getting good gameplay with it. And that is why I might go as far to say that this might be my favorite shotgun now in Pixel Gun 3D. This might even be one of my most favorite weapons ever because it's just such a satisfying feeling when you jump into a match. You just, bam, shoot one time and you just destroy the person with that headshot. Knowing that if you didn't do that, they will have taken you out. I mean, it's going to not be a one-shot kill, and then you're just going to completely die. You're going to crash. You're going to burn, and things are going to go very, very far south for you very, very quickly. As you guys can see right there, perfect example of how this weapon definitely does not stand up against somebody if you can't land that first shot. I don't say this weapon's OP. I really don't say this weapon is OP. Now, you can make the most out of this weapon if you go into close-range matches. You can go into pool parties, silent school, maps like that, right? Where you're in a super close-ranged environment where people are going to be literally this close to you, and so you can make sure that first shot lands on the enemy. But then again, sometimes you're not able to actually hit that head, and then, well, you're going to die. And you're going to crash and burn, as I said, and things will not go too well for you. So then again, maybe this is a weapon that you want to equip with something else. You probably don't want to use this weapon the entire time in a match because, well, you're going to end up probably not getting a one-shot kill on every single person you hit, right? So you can hit the person once. If they don't fully die, then you can maybe equip something else like your gladiator, right? So I hit the person, didn't fully take them out, then switch over to your backup, your sniper, your special, your heavy weapon, whatever you want to use aside from your ultimatum, and then you can finish off the kill in that respect. So definitely two different ways you could use this weapon. One of them is solely using only this weapon, and that's honestly what I would feel is the more fun way of using this weapon. I don't know, I find it fun to just run at an enemy with this thing and be like, oh my god, hopefully he's not gonna kill me, and then if I get close enough, I know, bam, I'm gonna get that one-shot headshot. It's just fun for me. It's fun to use it in that respect, and I mean, it's a very rewarding kill when you use this weapon, as you guys have seen here. Very satisfying. Very nice sound that the weapon has as well when you shoot it, and overall, just a very satisfying gun to use. I really like it. I would highly recommend getting this weapon, more so than pretty much any other weapon from this update, more so than any other shotgun in Pixel Gun 3D. The Ultimatum is the Ultimatum. It's like your ultimate weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. It has a very appropriate name. It does well. Now, I'm going to see if I can try to get some wall break kills on some enemies here, but you guys will see it's not too useful. As you can see, you're going to have to basically guess where you think the enemy's going to be, and in the end, it doesn't really work too well. So just use this thing as a regular shotgun, and that's where this weapon's going to shine the most, and that way you can get your most amount of kills in the matches that you go into. I like it a lot, though, and I hope that there's going to be, you know, not too many other weapons like this, because I really like this weapon being unique. It's just a fun weapon to use every once in a while, and it's very, very innovative compared to basically every other weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, which is really almost the same thing, like, all the time, right? You have all the weapons that are all very similar. All the weapons in the primary section are pretty similar. All your area damage weapons are the exact same thing. A 1 or a 2 shot area damage weapon, right? No creativity with that. Maybe with the designs, they look cool, but the way the weapons actually perform, nothing is that different. But then the Ultimatum comes around. This thing has like a very long reload, only 1 shot. It's a weird-looking, futuristic type shotgun thing, and everything is just unusual with this thing. That's why I like it. That's why I like this weapon so much. And I don't feel like I'm getting cheap kills when I'm using it. So, yes, I like the Ultimatum. As you guys have seen here from this video so far, you can get great gameplay with this weapon. I'm still learning how to use this, and I expect myself personally to get better and better with this weapon as the days and the months go on. I'm still learning, right? I'm not the perfect person with this weapon yet. I mean, as you can see, I'm missing my shots sometimes, and that's still due to the fact that I'm used to weapons like the Predator and the heavy shotgun and stuff like that, where I am expecting weapons where I have a lot of shots, where I can miss a shot with the shotgun and I'm okay, right? But with this weapon, that's not the case. Now, I just ended up glitching in that match. I have this problem, this is a side note from the actual review, where for whatever reason, it just keeps me into the match whenever I finish it. Not entirely sure why that happens, but can you let me know down below in the comments if that's something that happens to you? It's very weird, very unusual. Now, when you use this weapon, obviously, keep this weapon in those close-range matches. Coliseum is going to be an absolutely perfect map for this weapon. It's just absolutely insane. Now, if you see somebody with the Robot Samurai and you're trying to use this weapon, I mean, you can take them out. I was actually going to explain that. You might want to just switch over to something else, but, well, I basically showed that guy who was the real noob. He was the one, and, well, he's he's jumping out of the map now because he can't accept death. I think we can clearly see who's the biggest noob in Pixel Gun 3D ever right there. So, yeah, I mean, if you do see somebody with the Robot Samurai, you're probably best to just use something else on them. Maybe an area damage weapon, something like that. You could be lucky, right? And maybe get a kill like this on the person and then feel like an absolute boss. But in general, probably not a good idea to use this thing on something like the Robot Samurai or the mech or something like that. But I mean, as you can see here, I'm getting fantastic gameplay, even in a very unlikely situation where a lot of people have Robot Samurais and stuff like that, which goes to show you just how freaking ultimate the Ultimatum actually is. It's freaking awesome. I love it. This thing is an absolute beast. Now, with this weapon, here's one more thing to note that I completely forgot to mention earlier on in this video. And I'm not 100% sure why people aren't trying to take me out. I wonder if I'm invisible, if there's a glitch going on right now. People can't see me. In fact, I'm almost positive. This is very weird. Nobody's actually taking me out. I wonder if I'm invincible right now. Well, you guys are going to get to see some unintentional, glitched gameplay, because I'm literally... This is very, very weird. I'm going to leave this match in just a sec, because I don't want to be the cheap, easy person to get a bunch of easy kills, but, I mean, you guys can still see that this weapon is a freaking boss. What I was meaning to say before we ended up seeing that I am getting glitched gameplay here, you don't want to hold down that firing button when you're using this weapon. I can't actually leave the match. Okay, this is weird. I've never had this problem before. I literally cannot leave the match. I tried pressing the quit button. Yeah, there's a couple of problems in Pixel Gun 3D from this newest updates. At least I can get a multi-kill, guys. I apologize to everybody in this match. This is the cheapest way of getting good gameplay ever. Please, I just want to die. I want my game to not be glitched anymore. Oh my god. Well, guys, you're going to see the best kill streak ever here. And I also have infinite ammo, apparently. This is very, very weird. I'm not sure what's going on, guys. I'm sorry. I might have to end this video a little bit short here. But in the end, Ultimatum, absolutely insane weapon. It's a freaking boss. You got to check this thing out. You got to get this thing. Save up. Play Pixel Gun Battle Royale, level up your Battle Pass, get yourself this thing. It is so entirely worth it. It's unbelievable, guys. And I mean, you're not going to get gameplay like this, where you literally are invincible, but, I mean, you guys can see here that, well, look at this thing. It still can get those one-shot headshots on enemies, and it's great. I love it, so... that's basically it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I have another video that I plan to upload in just a little bit later today. Hopefully my game isn't too glitched to the point where I can't actually record that. I obviously want to show you guys realistic gameplay where I don't have this problem of literally being both invisible and invincible. Where, I mean, I'm literally getting shot at by a guy, like, right there, and they just can't seem to take me out. So... hopefully that's going to be not a problem. If it is, I'm sorry. Hopefully, I mean, it's not my fault. It's Really Soft that needs to fix their game, and so we don't have that problem anymore. So, hopefully at the end of this match, it's going to be okay. And let's see. We got the victory. Kind of obvious. How many kills did we actually get? It only says 12 kills. It only said 12 kills. That is the most weird thing out of this entire video. I don't know, guys. All I'm saying is the Ultimatum is definitely the way to go for a primary weapon in Pixel Gun 3D, so get it, and you are in for a very, very awesome couple of matches that you go into when you use this weapon, so it's one of the best shotguns in Pixel Gun 3D. Thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, if you enjoyed the Fury kill I just got earlier in this match, leave a like down below, and then subscribe to my friend TMG for his awesome contribution to allow us to see these new weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. So, yeah, that's it. Let's go get one last kill, and then we'll end the video on that note. Come on! Come on, please! There we go. All right. So, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.